So, the question that you're here for, the question that's on the thumbnail, will Sheffield United get promoted? My honest opinion is Lads, what is going on? Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about Sheffield United because I've not done it in such a long time. One of my subscribers came to me and said, why don't you do Sheffield United videos anymore? And I didn't have an answer to him. So yeah, the last time I actually did a Sheffield United video was I think it was a month ago, the Steel City Derby, my reaction to the Steel City Derby, which it wasn't the greatest of reactions, but that's not this video. We are talking today, if United are going to go up, who I think we should sign in the January transfer window, and how we started off this season. So the start of this season was very poor. We lost our first game of the season to Swansea. We then absolutely got annihilated by Middlesbrough, and then we decided to pick up. We won a few matches, and then we ended up being top of the league. So yeah, since then we've yo-yoed a little bit. We went down to 6th. I think that's the lowest we've been for quite a while, and then we went back to 3rd, and now I think we're 4th or 5th. I can't even remember. I think we might be 4th, but I think Derby have got a chance to go above us tonight. So yeah, it started off really well. It's a good again, it's a good season, but the boys are well and truly punching above the weight again. We know that. So in the last game when we lost against West Brom, I was very disappointed because we battered them for 30 minutes. And then we kind of started making a few mistakes and let them get back into the game. In the second half, they were much better than us. But it's kind of what we're doing at the moment. This season, we can beat the lower team. Oh, the teams lower than us, we've got no problem in beating. It's the teams above us that we're struggling with, because we've lost to Leeds. We've lost to, obviously, West Brom. We've beaten Norwich, but that was before they started picking points up. We lost to Derby, who were, yes, Derby are 5th. We lost to Derby, who were 5th. We lost to Middlesbrough. We obviously lost to Forest as well. So we've lost to all the teams around us and above us, which is cause for concern. But I think we can remedy that in January. I think we're 1 or 2 players away from a real promotion push. So yeah, who do I think we need? I don't really know the players that, because the thing is, the board's already told Chris Wilder that we can't bring anyone in permanently, so it's got to be a loan. So that narrows it down a lot, really. But I suppose it just depends in January who's available for loan, whether it be a player who's in the Championship not really getting a game, player in the Premiership not getting a game, a young player who we're trying to nurture, because Ben Woodburn's not really set the world alight or set Sheffield alight. But we definitely need either 1 attacking midfielder or 2 attacking midfielders, because we can play, we can vary it. We can play 1 up front and then 2 just behind, Duffy and somebody else. But we definitely need at least 1 attacking midfielder. I also think we need a striker as well. I think we're desperate for another striker. And really, either a striker or an attacking midfielder with pace. We need pace in this team, because that's one thing that we struggle with. We can break quick, but we're not a quick team. I think Marvin Johnson's probably the quickest player in the whole team. And the Showroom Review actually did an interview with Simon Moore. They asked him who was the quickest player at Sheffield United, and he said Chris Basham. Simon Moore said Chris Basham, which, don't get me wrong, he's a quick guy, but he's a central defender. A central defender should not be your quickest player. So yeah, I don't know who we're going to get, but Chris Wilder must already have a few ideas, and he's probably made a few calls already. Because if they don't fit into that system, it doesn't matter how good they are, they're not going to do well for Sheffield United. So the question that you're here for, the question that's on the thumbnail, will Sheffield United get promoted? My honest opinion is no. And I know that's very pessimistic to say from a Sheffield United fan, and I think a lot of fans will probably agree with me. I don't think we are there yet. I think possibly a promotion push next season, and don't get me wrong, I think we'll finish between 5th and 8th this season, so we could get in the playoffs. I just don't think right now this team is good enough to go up. Don't get me wrong, in January might bring in a couple of very good players that may help us out, may improve the team, but we've not got a very good track record of that. Last season we brought in James Wilson, who was awful. I can't remember who else we brought in. Ryan Leonard maybe? Yeah, I think it was Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard, Ricky Holmes and Lee Evans. Lee Evans was good. Lee Evans was good for a bit. Ryan Leonard never did anything. We've not got a great track record of bringing players in. However, you never know. Chris Wilder could hit the nail on the head, and that could propel us, put us on a massive run, and we could actually go in for a promotion push. Like I say, I think we'll finish between 5th and 8th. I really do think we'll finish between 5th and 8th, but I'm not sure if we're going to have that quality to finish 5th or 6th. But yeah, I'm hoping so, because the thing is, if anyone can get themselves into that playoffs, unless you're obviously bottom end, and I mean bottom end. Like Fulham last season, Fulham were mid-table, if not slightly lower, and they had a great run into the playoffs, nearly nicked top 2 spots, but they ended up going up in the playoffs. So you never know, it can happen to anyone. It could even happen to United. But right now, as of now, I don't think we've got the quality, because we're not beating the teams that matter. We're doing really well against the lower teams, but we're not beating the teams that matter. And when they're taking points from you, it's a 6-pointer. Anyway, so that's me rabbiting on for a while. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing reaction videos, which the next one will be the Ipswich game. Please subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss that one. If you enjoyed this video, pop a like on it right now. If you've got any questions for me, put them in the comments right now. If you've got anything to say for me to respond to, put it in the comments, let me know. Let me know what other videos you want me to do if you've got any ideas. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, comment, subscribe, like the video, and stay in good nick.